If they really loved me, I wouldn't have to tell them. The most dangerous sentence in any relationship is, if they really loved me, I wouldn't have to tell them. This is the mind-reading trap. It is a cognitive distortion where we assume that intimacy equals telepathy. We believe that because someone cares for us, they should have an innate, supernatural ability to decode our moods, our silence, and our unstated desires. But here is the biological reality. No one, not even the person who has lived with you for 20 years, has access to your internal monologue. When you expect your partner to read your mind, you aren't testing their love. You are setting them up for a failure they cannot avoid. You are creating a no-win scenario where their lack of psychic ability is used as evidence of their lack of affection. This is not just unfair, it is a systemic error that erodes the foundation of trust and replaces it with a cycle of resentment and withdrawal. Take case study 1, the special occasion fallout. Sarah wanted a trip. Mark brought flowers. Sarah's silence wasn't a test of Mark's love. It was a sabotage of his success. By failing to state her needs, she guaranteed her own disappointment. Or look at case study 2, the after-work burnout. James needed silence, Elena needed talk. Without a system to communicate internal states, they both became villains in each other's stories. Why do we do this? Psychologically, the expectation of mind reading often stems from a fear of vulnerability. Asking for what you need, whether it's more help with the chores, more physical affection, or more emotional support, requires you to admit that you have a need. It requires you to step out into the open where you might be rejected. Silence feels safer. We tell ourselves that if they just know, it makes the gesture more meaningful. We want the magic of being understood without the work of being clear. But this magic is a myth that kills connection. When you refuse to speak, you force your partner to operate on limited information. They begin to guess. They guess wrong. You feel neglected. They feel confused. Then comes the silent treatment, a form of relational aggression used to punish the partner for not winning a game they didn't know they were playing. To break the mind-reading cycle, you have to treat communication like a high-performance system. You must replace invisible expectations with explicit requests. Implement the direct desire protocol. Use the status update system. If you want the dishes done before you get home, state it. If you need 10 minutes of quiet time after work to decompress, state it. If you feel hurt by a comment made at dinner, state it in the moment or in a scheduled State of the Union meeting. You have to realize that clarity is the highest form of respect you can show your partner. By telling them exactly what you need, you are giving them the blueprint to succeed in loving you. You are removing the guesswork and replacing it with a functional protocol. Remember, a partner who responds to your stated needs is showing you a deep level of commitment and investment. Their willingness to listen and adapt is the real proof of love, not their ability to guess what's behind your silence. Stop being a reactive dreamer, waiting for a psychic connection, and start being a proactive executor of a healthy, transparent relationship. If it matters to you, say it. If it's unsaid, it doesn't exist in the shared reality of your partnership. Fight the problem of silence, not the person who can't hear your thoughts.